As you requested, Alucard, here is a written story regarding the history of how New Canaan came to be. It was in the late 21st century that the great nations of the Chinese and the United States went to war. In the finale of the conflict, both great nations fired off their nuclear arsenals at one another. Here in the American lands, the bombs fell in what was then the American state of Utah, named for the Native American tribe known as the Ute. They were named the Ute, as those who dwelt in the top of the mountain. In the Great War, the bombs fell upon a number of military bases and weapon stockpiles throughout the land. Several major cities were incinerated on that fateful day. Survivors were confined to the vaults for shelter. But after they left the vaults, they emerged within a new world they were not expecting. Unbeknownst to the vault dwellers, there had been others who had survived without the vaults, but had technological regression due to a lack of infrastructure. They had become the new indigenous tribes, while the other vault dwellers had hidden away. The new tribes consisted of those whom we refer to as the White Legs, the Sorrows, and the Dead Horses were among the principal tribes, with others occupying the land. The land was no longer what it had been before the world was baptized in nuclear fire. It was renamed New Canaan, after Canaan from the Old Testament in the Bible, denoting a new land which Abraham and his children settled after fleeing from Ur of the Chaldeans. I was born there, in New Canaan, after the renaming of the new settlement, occupied by both the survivors and the new native tribes in a town with the name Badly Scorched. We referred to it as Odin, as it was the most we could read from the numerous scorched signs and books. I could tell you more, Alucard, but the story of how I left New Canaan and returned is for another night.